I started in terms of remote control with just remote control cars. Little toy remote control cars that you use them, and when the batteries run out, the motor probably does too. So you acquire multiple, and you tend to build up a collection and have lots of them. I thought maybe doing something aerial might be interesting, so picked up a couple of just standard remote control helicopters. At the time, the technology, I don't think it developed enough to make it as stable as what we have today. I started essentially customizing and tweaking the product to add a capability. Sometimes you want to be nimble. Sometimes you just want to fly a long time. So as a whole, people are trying to figure out how best to describe the devices, and there's a lot of terminology that's used. The concern with the use of the word drone is that it oftentimes has negative connotations, because drones are often aligned with military application. A good general term or a good general description is multi-rotors. Specific uses that I've found for the perspective of imagery from the sky are erosion control, identifying or substantiating concerns about improper erosion control. For example, along the side of the highway in a recent construction project, I felt that it would not be as safe to walk along the side of the highway. So a very quick, simple flyover gave me the information that I needed, passed that on to the Kansas Department of Transportation, and the situation was fairly quickly resolved. Another application that I just happened to see was an oil spill alongside a development here in western Shawnee. Flying overhead, I just saw a fairly good-sized black spot, and reported that information to the EPA, and they came out right away. And the FAA has stated that I can use these for hobby use, for personal use, but not for any sort of commercial venture. I think the potential is fairly significant. Even as simple as an opportunity to do a roof inspection. So do we need to climb up on a ladder in a potentially dangerous situation? Or can we just fly a little micro quad with a camera mounted on it? In situations like that's fairly simple. I feel like the possibility of using these as a tool, much like any other tool or resource that you have available to you, I think is an important consideration. I think with all sorts of emerging technologies, there needs to be some due diligence in terms of responsible use and responsible application, and not irresponsible, crazy drone flyers that are bouncing off buildings and getting stuck in statues.